Are you a black Christian? This is important for you to know, because Jesus is white. When you pray, your mental image of God is white. This means that in your psyche, your model of perfection and your mental model of a superior being is white. So when you then go and interact with and compete intellectually with a white person in everyday situations, your brain automatically thinks that you are competing with a god. You may deny it, but for your subconscious, it is the truth. If you want proof of this, try doing the opposite. Try going to white people and convince them to change all their depictions of Jesus for a black Jesus. This will be vehemently rejected because they cannot reconcile their image of perfection, their image of a god with the likeness of you, so why should you? If your argument is that you are a Christian because you want to be a good person, in that case you should practice Kemetism. By the way, if you want to know who were the first to have a Messiah that performed miracles, was resurrected, was born of a virgin birth, who had the Holy Spirit, paradise, Judgment Day, the Lord's Prayer, the sacrifice of the Lamb, and so much more, yes, Kemet. So why pray to a made-up carbon copy instead of honoring your true nature as the likeness of the true God, radiant as the sun, epic and grandiose in all your blackness, and humble as Maya herself? The 42 laws of Maud are far better than the 10 commandments, and you will be praying to a black trinity, the true original trinity where Christianity came from, Osiris, Isis, and Horus, and you will still go to paradise. The reason why people are moving away from religion, it's because they realize they've been bamboozled. They realize that they've been taught symptomatic thinking. That means I just tell your stuff and it's not based upon nothing real, but you have to believe. We know that these stories are not history books, has nothing to do with history. It's somebody's personal philosophy. And what people are finding out is that what they thought they loved about Christianity, what they thought they loved about Islam, is ancient Kemet. The teachings that's coming from ancient Kemet. So as more people begin to study ancient Kemet and start learning the truth, start learning about who they really are, is that these people who created civilization are their ancestors. Those ancestors are in our DNA. So that's why there's so much programming to keep you in the matrix. By giving an ancestors who is white and no resemblance or whatsoever with you, they want you doing everything to stop you from thinking about who you are and how powerful you are. And when you see these images of ancient Kemet, you see yourself rich. You see yourself. Kemeticum is not a religion. Get a true African name that expresses your culture. You notice when you're in this box called religion, your culture and your ancestors becomes irrelevant. Anytime your former enslaver gives you your religion, that's a problem. You are a continuation of your ancestors. See, your ancestors aren't somebody in the graveyard or at the cemetery. The ancestors is a continuation of you in your DNA. They're with you. Black people act like they love Jesus Christ because of fear hell. You fear what happens when you die, so you act like you love Jesus. Africans, start learning who you are as a black man. The truth will set you free. And one more thing. These religious organizations was the very same one that not only oversaw but encouraged Africans to be treated as less than other humans, even when they converted to Christianity and Islam. Look up Pope Nicholas V and Pope Alexander VI and their decrees on black people in the 15th century. So no, this religion never intended for you to be saved and free, but your ancestors did, and they left you blueprint on how to do it. And if someone gets angry at you or hate you for considering Kemetic rules in order to have a better life, then you know their level of brainwash is deep. The awakening has begun. Know thyself, know thy worth. Welcome to Clarity Revolution, a home of knowledge. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more and longer information that will assist your awakening journey.